Hi everyone, my name's Nick. I've got a story here called Funny Aliens by Joanna, aged 6, and Alice, aged 4. Right. Once upon a time, Alice was cleaning out her 2 guinea pigs. As she was clearing the smelly sawdust, she noticed a tiny alien in the guinea pig's bed. Alice screamed, "Ah!" The alien screamed, "Eee!" and shot laser beams from its eyes. Alice grabbed the only thing that was close to her and threw it at the alien. The only thing close to her was a big pair of Mummy's pants off the clothes era. The alien beamed its way back to its spaceship. Whoosh! The boss alien asked what life was like on Earth. The alien said, "Earthlings are nice and fluffy and eat lots of hay," and showed off the defensive weapons. Whoosh! Pants. The aliens set to work making lots and lots of pants in case they went to war with the Earthlings.
It was early spring, and in Westerby village there was a 9-year-old boy named Devon. He loved to play games with all of his friends and have fun with them. On one sunny day, Devon watched the news with his mum. They saw that COVID was still around and affecting everyone. The news upset Devon, as he didn't like to see people suffering. He wanted to help and needed to do something, so he went to his bedroom and grabbed his notebook and pen and began to write his ideas for a lemonade stand. He wanted to create a lemonade stand as a way to raise money for the NHS. He woke the next day and had his breakfast nice and early. He then looked around the house for some paint, cardboard boxes, and things to make a lemonade stand. He then got his notebook and pen and drew some ideas, and he picked his favourite design and went off to start making it. He made a table and a roof and painted it yellow and green, and after 2 hours he looked at his lemonade stand and knew it was ready. The next day he would try and raise some money. On the following day, Devon and his dad set up the stand in front of the garden. He put lemonade and biscuits on the stand. He made a bright poster saying lemonade, only 25p. The stall was now open and people came by to purchase the lemonade. It was hard work, and he had started sweating for the first hour. But he'd made £35 already, and he was staying out for another 5 hours. When it started to go dark, Devon went in, and his mum helped him to count up all of the money that he'd made in 6 hours. In total, Devon had raised £123. He was amazed at what he'd raised. The next morning, Mum called the hospital to give them the money raised. As the call ended, his mum had a shocked face. Devon asked why, and she said that the local news wanted to interview him. Devon was shocked that a news reporter wanted to speak to him. It was finally 3 p.m, and he was on the BBC local news. He was so happy, and he showed all of his friends, and his mum said to Devon that he would go and get him a pizza as a treat. They ordered a pizza, and the family all sat around and said well done to Devon. Devon and his sister played I Spy afterwards, and then he went upstairs and wrote in his red diary about all the things that had happened that day. Devon soon fell to sleep with amazing dreams. He dreamed that COVID had stopped. Everyone was happy, and we were all feeling better. In the dream, there was no more lockdowns, and schools were open, and he was with his friends. The dream of happier times to come.
This is the Anfield Experience by Daniel, aged 7. From the first time you go into Anfield Stadium, the atmosphere is so energetic it blows you off your feet. The colour red is all around you, with blue skies and the sun beautifully shining down to the green pitch. It's holy to the players. The crowd is singing and shouting. It makes me so happy. Seeing the players who are champions makes me feel amazing. There's a tingling in my face. Goosebumps cover my body as the players enter the pitch and I hear the roar of the crowd.
Hello everyone, I'm Mike from the Bookworm Players, and today we are going to be reading Jessica and the Dancing Cow by Gabriella, aged 8. Are we ready? Here we go. Jessica was excited to go and visit the farm with school, as she had never been before. She was envious of her friends who had visited the farm, and always wished that she could go with them. When she realised that her class was going on a trip to the farm, she jumped with delight. Everybody was happy to be going to the farm, but nobody was as happy and excited as Jessica. When they arrived at the farm, her friends ran off in different directions. There were so many animals to see. Black and white fluffy chickens, a large white noisy chicken, and some cute baby chicks. There were smelly pigs who were snoring very loudly. Jessica also spotted some cheeky goats, meh, who were sniffing the children's packed lunches and trying to sneak a bite. All of Jessica's friends were giggling, and nobody noticed the quiet cows in the corner. Jessica ran straight over, as cows had always been her favourite animal. Jessica loved milk. It's so creamy and delicious, and she especially loved chocolate milk. So, she thought that cows were the cleverest animals in the universe. She also loved to hear them moo. When Jessica reached the cows, she was drawn to one cow in particular. This cow had beautiful long eyelashes and sparkly blue eyes. As Jessica got closer to the cow, she realised the cow was wearing a pink, shiny tutu. She was even more surprised when this cow started talking to her. The cow whispered, "My name is Millie." Jessica was astounded to meet a talking cow. Jessica fell in love with Millie immediately and asked her teacher, Mrs. Robin, if she could bring the cow back to school with them. Mrs. Robin loved animals too, but she was worried that a cow would not fit on the bus. She looked at Millie, who was so pretty and quiet. She thought, surely this cow would not be any trouble, so she agreed. Millie took up 2 seats on the bus. Jessica had to sit on the floor with her best friends. Jessica knew her mum wouldn't let a cow sleep in the house, so Millie slept in the school playground. Within no time, Millie had become part of the school family. All the children and teachers loved her. Millie was really good at maths and loved eating lunch in the hall with the other children. She ate grass sandwiches and a big glass of milk every day. She loved listening to stories and also loved PE, especially dancing. When the school was putting on a play, Millie got the main part as she was a wonderful ballerina. On the night of the performance, Millie shone on stage and the audience could not take their eyes off her. Millie was such a good dancer that she went all the way to America to make a movie. Jessica missed Millie very much, but she was so proud of her. Whenever Millie came to visit, Jessica's mum let her stay in the back garden. The end. Thank you for listening, everybody. Bye.